Hey everyone out there watching, it's JT from Keystone Crew Outdoors. Welcome back to Keystone Crew's Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing Results Show. We're here with a recap of the third event of the season, the Bassmaster Classic from Lake Ray Roberts in Fort Worth, Texas. Chances are, if you're watching this results show, you're already playing fantasy fishing, are part of our group, and are hopefully a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate it if you did, especially if you like the content on here or use the advice that we give in our event pick videos. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for the continued support and tuning in, and coming back despite some of our questionable picks recently. Keep the comments and feedback coming. I do try my best to get back to you guys. Without all of you guys out there tuning in, there is no channel. So I really do appreciate you guys coming back, looking for our advice and supporting the channel. For those of you who haven't signed up for fantasy fishing yet and want to check it out, sign up at bassmasterfantasy.com. It's completely free and you'll be eligible for prizes from Bassmaster and their sponsors for each tournament. After signing up, search in the Groups tab for Keystone Crew and join our group. By signing up for our group, you'll be eligible for prizes if you live in the lower 48 states from us. Sorry for the players outside the United States, but shipping costs for the prizes are just outrageous. To keep things fair, but still grow the channel, I did put a password on our group. The password is crew25, all lowercase letters. I felt this is the best way to be fair to our loyal followers and make sure new players are watching our videos. Well, another event in the books, and once again our group count expanded from 263 to 271 members, so that's great. I know people are out there watching. We're also at 222 subscribers on the channel. If we hit that 500 mark, maybe we'll try to do a giveaway. So remember, if you're in the group, be sure to subscribe as well. Our next event is going to take place from April 10th through the 13th when the Elite Series stops at the Pasquotank River in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. We'll be back in a week or so with our pick video for that. This is just a recap video with our leaderboards, prize winners, and looking at how our picks made out at the event. Congratulations to Easton Fothergill on the classic win. I definitely had him ranked as my top ranked guy in Bucket D and changed it. Here's the clip of that video from our pick show. In Bucket D, I've got Justin Atkins with 18.9%, followed by, now I gotta warn you, Easton Fothergill, 12.2% owned. I actually had Fothergill ranked higher than Atkins here. But I flip-flopped him because I just can't trust Fothergill after the first two events that he had. I'll probably look like an idiot. He'll probably win it. What a clown am I. In the future, I'm sticking with the power ranking system. I got burned here because we could have had the winner in Bucket D. I don't know what I was thinking. If you did have a perfect roster, this is what it looked like. You had Trey McKinney finish second, followed by Brandon Lester in 7th, Hunter Shryock in 4th, Easton Fothergill winning, and Connor Jacob in 19th. The winning weight for the event was 76 pounds 15 ounces, setting a Bassmaster Classic record for largest total bag, passing Kevin Van Dam's record. I believe it was 69 pounds 11 ounces was that record. Our guess was 69 pounds 10 ounces, just shy of Van Dam's record, and, it was shattered. And here's how our Bucket A power rankings finished. Our top-ranked angler, Jay Shakurit, finished 13th. Our best finish was Lee Livesey in 3rd, so hopefully you went with him instead of our overall pick. Everyone here finished respectably. Zaldane was the only one not to make the cut, but even those numbers weren't that bad. In Bucket B, our power rankings best finish was 15th with Ben Milliken. Stetson Blaylock, our top-ranked angler, finished 24th. Cook and Hackney were both in the top 25. In Bucket C, we had Tyler Williams, our top-ranked angler, finish 14th. Our best finisher was, unfortunately, our last-ranked angler, Hunter Shryock, finishing 4th. Hopefully you went with him. We also had Kyoya Fujita finishing in the top 20 there. Here's my dreaded bucket, my biggest regret of the tournament. In Bucket D, I went against my actual power rankings and put Justin Atkins ahead of Fothergill. Huge mistake, with Atkins finishing 51st and Fothergill winning the event. Bad beat here, but I didn't have the confidence after his 101st finish and 93rd place finish in the last two events. And finally, in Bucket E, we had a rough one with Norsetter and Caps, our two elite anglers, finishing 54th and 55th. Only 56 anglers went out, so it was a really bad showing for us in Bucket E. If you went with all the top-ranked anglers from our research picks, you had a middle-of-the-road tournament, unfortunately. You had Jay Shakurat and Tyler Williams finishing in the top 20. Stetson Blaylock made the cut in 24th place, but that 51st and 54th place killed any chance we had in this tournament. So our lower buckets really just screwed us over there. Here's how our Drain the Lake finished. Lee Livesey finished 3rd. He was our highest ranked finisher in Drain the Lake. Hamner and Lee finished 10th and 12th. Milliken and Williams were 15th and 14th. So solid showing in Drain the Lake here. Wish we were a little bit better, but, I will take this any day. Now on our leaderboards. Here's a look at the leaderboard for Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing through 3 weeks for the Keystone Crew group. This is our overall leaderboard. We've got T-Man, 1992, T. Lindstrom in first, followed by Unrow, 1345, C. Unrow in second, Annie Wu, 77, A. Wu in third, Ben, 1234, B. Crosby in fourth, and rounding out the top 5, 3 big bucks, Jay Glisson in fifth. If you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm in 153rd, which is just terrible. Don't know what's happening to me this season. If you use the top-ranked anglers in the Keystone Crew Power Rankings, you're sitting with the 67.8% meter. Lots of room to improve. Sitting in the light green in that meter. I need to be better. I'm not used to this after finishing last year 159th overall. So I'm hoping that we could hit on some winners in the next couple events. Our top-ranked player in the Keystone Crew Fantasy Fishing Group for the third event, Lake Ray Roberts, was Fish Sticks 714, A. Berkey, with a score of 1,381 for the event. Congratulations, you won our third prize of the season, a Spro Aruku Shad 75. Be on the lookout for an email from me to get your address so I can mail that out to you guys. And through 3 weeks for Falcon Rod's Drain the Lake Challenge, here's what our overall leaderboard looks like. We've got Pickwick Pirate, W. Parsons in first, followed by Kid Iraq, R. Franz in second, Cape Cod Girl, B. Gannett in third, A. Thron in fourth, and rounding out the top 5, T. Fletcher in fifth. If you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm in 73rd, which is not the best, but better than my fantasy fishing is doing right now. If you use the Keystone Crew Drain the Lake picks all season, you're sitting with an 86.6%. Still in the dark green meter, little bit of room to improve though. I'd like us to be in the mid-90s. Our top-ranked player for this event in the Keystone Crew Drain the Lake Challenge at Lake Ray Roberts was T. Fletcher, with a score of 2,707. Congratulations, you won our third prize of the season for Drain the Lake Challenge, a Spro Aruku Shad 75. Be on the lookout for an email from me to get your address so I can mail that out to you. Remember, only members who live in the lower 48 of the United States are eligible for the prizes from the group. The shipping costs for sending the prizes out to other countries are insane, running between $18 and $30 to mail a lure. It's just not feasible for me, especially since I'm funding this all myself. I'm not a fishing company. My channel's not monetized. I have no sponsors. So my group, my rules, I guess. Once again, I apologize for the inconvenience to our neighbors to the north, but the shipping costs are just out of my control. And there's no leaderboard that I'm aware of for TH Marine Pick'em Challenge. But let's take a look and see how my picks fared. I gotta admit, though, I thought that this would be a lot easier, but I'm struggling with these picks here. So I don't think I thought it'd be pretty easy. I only got like 3 right in this last event. I'm struggling all around this season with picks, but especially with the Pick'em game. That'll wrap it up for our Fantasy Games recap for the third stop, the 2025 season at Lake Ray Roberts, the Bassmaster Classic. We'll see you in a few weeks for our pick show for the next event at the Pasquotank River from April 10th through the 13th. As always, I'll catch you next time.